Inini dinokuda. What does it mean? Well, when I am finished my speech, you'll understand its true meaning. Now, I want you to imagine a boy on his way home from school, skipping, singing, and swinging his bag. He enters the place he calls home, and he's met with the most grave faces. Your grandmother has passed. That boy was me. And the one thing I'll never forget is the sheer abundance of love that my grandmother had. They say love has no boundaries, but to me, a more coherent phrase would be that love conquers adversity. You see, me and my grandmother never spoke the same language, and yet I was showered with elated smiles, the greatest moments of my life, and the best gift of all. Her favorite saying, Inini dinokuda. Growing up in an environment surrounded by love and positivity really allows me to open my eyes and identify the impacts of a life deprived of love. Take into account the vast increase of mental health crises or the various criminal activities within our youth today. It was almost 30 years ago when Stephen Lawrence was brutally murdered in a racially motivated attack, only 10 minutes from where you sit now. Of course, many of you will be aware of the story and the fact that it concluded that the Metropolitan Police, our protectors, were institutionally racist. A problem that people like you, and people like me face on a day-to-day basis. And of course, this was only one instance of the millions of lives destroyed by another life deprived of love. You can raise your hand if you know a similar story. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that at the center of nonviolence stands the principle of love. A love for one another, a love for our differences, a love that can fill us with a hope that we never had before. Many of these lives on the streets come from broken houses, a house, yes, but not a place they really called home. Ask yourself, when was the last time I showed that person how I truly felt? The last time I asked them if they were okay? Time soars like a plane filled of memories you can't make again, and such precious moments shouldn't be in vain. Turn to that person, parent, spouse, or friend, and tell them, Inini dinokuda, I love you.